Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is Malice the best rapping brother? Or is it Push?
Push.
You sure?
Positive. Just so you remember who you're dealing with.
Malice literally took, 10 years off? And he rapped on Donda and he rapped on this album. And I think he had the best line on both.
Yeah.
The best verse. Best song on here? I like Open Air too.
I love Call My Bluff. Call My Bluff is prime A-Dub energy.
Rock and roll.
I can have niggas at your crib right now. 1-800 Call My Bluff.
What's this one again? I think this is the one you were playing earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I take that back. My favorite song is Dreaming of the Past.
Dreaming of the Past is fire.
That's my favorite song. The best song on the album is what? What do you think? Dreaming of the Past remind me of like Through the Wire, yay. And I was listening to it.
I think Just You Remember is probably the best song on the album. Because the sample is just so like terrifying.
Yeah.
And it's being pushed at push levels.
The Call My Bluff joint, is that the one where he's rapping differently? Is that the one like he's kind of like singing, kind of?
He sang on the hook. I can have niggas out your crib.
Yeah,
right
he's like
now,
rapping differently.
1-800 Call My Bluff.
That's, when I heard
prime A-Dub energy right there.
When I heard Call My Bluff, I was like, it kind of threw me off because it wasn't what I was expecting out of Push. I'm just like, this is a little different. I liked it though.
Loved it. I still love Hear Me Clearly and Diet Coke.
You think Rock and Roll is the best song on the album?
I will listen to the argument. I'm a fan.
Dreaming of the Past is my favorite.
Hear Me Clearly. If y'all niggas fear me, just say y'all fear me. This album's great. It's just...
I think it does. It's just fantastic.
It's just great. I've had it on repeat.
You think we're going to get a deluxe album? Do we get some few more tracks?
I hope so.
Is this Push's best album?
I don't know if it's better than Daytona. Let me pull up Daytona real quick. This might be better just because it's longer.
That what would Meek do? I remember that first drop. I was like, oh my God.
The games we play?
Oh, yeah.
Get a section of mine and make the bottle servers race? Like, Push was on Daytona talking crazy. Like, he was way more rich nigga on Daytona. On this one, he might just be selling drugs again. Yeah, no. Oof. If you know, you know.
So, you know, too, is
he
like...
turned that into a phrase.
So, you know,
Why people say that and don't even know who Pusha T is?
I mean, if you look at Push just in white culture, I mean, he made the Arby's commercial and McDonald's. He's just... I was going to go somewhere with this. I don't remember. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, you know, there's a subject, right? Coke. It's like, how many different ways can you talk about it? And that's just, he got a full, 12 songs?
Push was like, Coke. Watch this.
Yeah, all on Coke.
Yeah, it's great. Big fan.
Do you think the subject matter
is he the best Coke rapper of all time? Yes.
Wow. Taking him over Jay, huh?
I mean, Jay's a better rapper overall, but he has different subjects that he touches on. But no one raps about selling Coke better than Pusha T.
What if I told you Reasonable Doubt is the best Coke album of all time?
I'm not mad at that.
Would you say Reasonable Doubt over Dry?
Yeah. It's Reasonable Doubt.
Okay. I was just checking. I was just seeing where your loyalty is.
Have you heard The Evils? Come on, man. He kept one eye open like CBS. You saw him stressed, right? He just asked the world if he could live.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Shit was great.
I just want to see what you was going to say about that.
I mean, yeah, both things can be true. Reasonable Doubt can be the best Coke rap album of all time, but Pusha can be the best
Coke rapper?
Yeah, the best Coke rapper. Because he what, 20 years in? Mm-hmm. Ain't changed the subject matter once. You can probably argue his verse on that Justin Timberlake song, Senorita, was about Coke, probably. We don't know. Probably.
You think? So you think Push is a good rapper, right?
I think he's a great rapper.
But he only talks about one subject matter. You think he needs to branch out a little bit?
Why?
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 Because most rappers.
When you're
don't,
great,
don't you think? Don't you think in order to be a great rapper, you should be able to talk about different subject matters?
I mean, I'm sure he can, but no rapper is as great at one thing as Pusha is at talking about coke. Like Ross, to me, Ross is the best rapper about talking about being rich.
I'll give you that.
But he's not as good at talking about being rich as Push is about talking about selling coke. Hove is the best rapper rapping about being wealthy. Hove isn't as good at talking about being wealthy as Push is about selling coke. Like, I would argue that Drake's a close second in talking about being wealthy. Because, like, he's making raps and you got to look up some shit because there are places you've never been, cars you never drove, and, like, art you've never seen. Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, damn, Drake's really, really rich. But then Hove, you're like, damn, Hove's rich.
My man said
Hove educated me.
My man said he can put your house on his wall. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect me like that. don't tell me you can put my house on your wall, man.
Hove came on a record talking about, I just want a Picasso. Who the fuck says that?
Yeah.
Wealthy niggas? I mean, I love this Push album. It's about to start that run. Because you know what's next, John.
Would you say that Jay-Z song is the worst song on the album?
I would, but I still like it.
I agree.
Yeah, it's the worst song on the album, but
I'm glad you give my boy Lil Uzi Vert some.
He had a verse on it. He had
some
verse.
praise there.
I
John Tolliver.
I still love Diet Coke, man. It's just such a record. Because yesterday's price is not today's price.
My man said he had Pharrell and Kanye to produce this.
Oh, it's great. But yeah, this is the start of that run, John, because you know it comes out Friday. You know?
Oh, Jack Harlow. Oh, Future. Yeah.
We was wrong last week. Jack Harlow is in that little break week. Jack Harlow's next week.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Even better.
Push, Future, Jack, Kendrick. So that's a good month of albums.
Who's got the best album?
Probably Kendrick. Who's done my favorite album? Probably Future. You ready? Are you ready?
When Future drops, man, an artist's going to do a lot to get my ears back.
Do we get some bars about the Broncos?
Oh. I had to think about that
I
one.
know.
Hold on. What's he talking about?
Let me see if we can figure this out. What do you think?
I wouldn't mind like a quick, subliminal in there.
Little quick one.
Even if he said something about orange and blue, if he just said something like that,
Tell him we smoking that Denver Pat.
We don't even have an album type, a name, or
we don't even have a single.
We only got a single, unless that whatchamacallit's gonna be the single, the one that came on Valentine's Day.
Wasn't it just called Valentine's Day?
Oh, yeah, I think it was.
Valentine's Day is the worst day. I think that's how.
Yeah.
It was a cool song, but no, it was Worst Day. That's what it was. Mm-hmm. It's actually a really good song. I'm thinking about it again. But yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, hold on. What's that? Oh, okay. There's another song that was listed as Future's latest release, but it's by Southside featuring Future and Travis Scott. I was like, oh wait, okay. I don't know who Southside is. Anyway,
that song's fire.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a good song. But I wouldn't say it's mostly Travis Scott. It's a mostly Travis Scott song, but it's a good song.
Do you think this album is going to be better than High Off Life?
I do.
Okay.
I thought High Off Life was all right. There's a few tracks in there that I added to my future playlist, but
Solitaires, 100 Shooters, Life is Good, Last Name, Accepting My Flaws.
I think it'll be better than High Off Life. And it's gonna be some songs for the summer on there.
The whole album songs for the summer. What? I'm gonna be listening to that album I'm gonna listen to it on YouTube the first time, just reading all the lyrics, so I know what captions I can get off and put in back.
You gonna be using toxic captions? That's your go-to?
What? Absolutely. Come on now. You mean captions I got off of Purple Rain?
For what?
From Purple Rain.
Oh, Purple Rain. What about to say?
And Dirty Sprite 2.
Yeah. Can't wait. I might need to. It's gonna be a celebration for me, man. I don't even know how to explain it. I can't even explain it. It's like a celebration. I think right now, well, it's probably been a while, but Future's my favorite artist. I think a lot of people know that.
You see the GQ cover story about him?
Yeah, you sent that to me. That he's the
best
GOAT
rapper alive.
Oh, best rapper alive.
Yeah. You see who wrote it though?
No.
Elliot Wilson. As in, like, founder of Double XL, Elliot Wilson. That's what made me want to read the article. Mm-hmm. If it was just somebody who wasn't of the culture writing this article, I'm like, it's clickbait. But Elliot wrote it. If anybody should know better, it's Elliot. So I kind of want to hear his perspective on it. I'm gonna read the article.
It could be trolling too, just to get you to read it, to see why he said that.
I want to read the article. I'm interested.
I saw that. I put my phone back down. So I'm not even responding to that. I feel
like you do that a lot when I text you something.
Yeah, definitely. I don't see Future as a rapper on the best rapper list, but when it comes to best artist list, yeah, Future's up there.
He up there.
And I think Travis Scott is an artist. I don't think Travis Scott's a rapper. I mean, I know he raps, but I think he's more of. He wouldn't be in my top 15. But if we're just talking about artists in general, Travis is on there. Future's on there.
You know, Future can play a bunch of instruments too. Yeah. Who was it? Post Malone was talking about it. I think he was on like Who Kid's show. Who Kid asked him like, "Who's the artist you worked with that really shocked you?" And he said Future. He's like, "That man's a musical genius." I said, "Oh, I feel more validated now in my fandom." I'm like, yeah.
Well, I guess it makes sense why he produced Donda then. Donda 2, right?
Mm-hmm. I still got to hear that.
Yeah. They need to release that. That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
Come on, Ye.
That Kanye's Not Crazy song, I'm like, oh, I need to hear this album. This sounds like this might be something special.
Joyner killed that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did Ye. Ye killed it too.
All you can say is just, yeah. What do you want most from this Future album? Do you want like a beat that you know can shake the block? Do you want just a toxic anthem so when you and your girl getting into it, you can play something? Do you want something you can play next time me, you, and Mike are at the strip club? Do you want something DJ A-Dub can play when the chicks is busting it open at the pool party? Or do you just want vibes?
I want that toxic shit, man. That's when Future's at his best. I know every song of Future's that I like is just some toxic ass shit. That's what I want. I want to be able to talk my shit and be toxic about it.
I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip flops. Just had some
Future, your future, man.
And made them lip locks.
Damn, this is gonna be great.
Perky's calling.
Then we get Jack Harlow.
Then we get Jack Harlow come in talking that cool shit, that swagged out shit, and then the Boogeyman back.
So I wonder what. So we get these 4 albums that come out. Mm-hmm. My thing's gonna be replay value. I wonder what's gonna have the most replay value, like going into summer, going into the fall, going into the winter.
Like, I think immediate, it might be Jack. Jack is good at giving you music for a moment, and when you come back to it later, you're like, damn, that was great. Mm-hmm. I think Kendrick might have the longest lasting as far as replay value. And then the Future, I mean, you're just going to pull songs off of that into your Future playlist.
Yeah.
That's what we are going to do. And then, I mean, for me, a lot of that push is making it to the workout playlist. So it's going to vary. To me, Kendrick's going to have like the longest replay value because we ain't heard from him in 5 years? Mm-hmm. But Jack might have the summer. And then the Future might come back around when it start getting cold again, when you got to start being toxic, when you got to cut off your summer flings, or until they turn into fall relationships.
Got